Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Banyan Tree. So, as promised, in today's video, I'm going to basically be telling you why I called this the Banyan Tree, who I be, and why you should even listen to me. Alright, for those of you that don't know me, which most of you know me, but here's some more background. So, my name is Vanya. I am born and raised in Los Angeles. I'm Hispanic, so I do speak Spanish. I'm half Mexican, half Peruvian, and very proud. And what else? I'm a massage therapist. I have also received CNA training in the process of getting that finished. And right now I am taking my second, actually I think it might be third medical missionary training course. So I took one in, let's see, I was 19. I was 19. And I was at UT Pines, Alabama, and that was my first experience, and that was awesome. Okay? I was also a caregiver there, and that was incredible. I took care of, not by myself, I helped take care of a 92? I don't remember. It's been a long time. She was in her 90s. She was old. A 90-something-year-old lady who had dementia, and she couldn't walk. She wasn't very functional. It was a whole thing. And that was a really incredible experience. I really think that there's something special with people that work with older people. God really makes his presence known in a very special way. And I definitely experienced that. So it was a really good introduction to caregiving. I learned a lot about nutrition in these medical missionary courses. I learned a lot about Bible and health evangelism and how those two things come together. Natural remedies, hydrotherapy, massage. I actually took my first massage class there. I did really well, and then I enjoyed it. And what else? That was UT Pines. Then I moved and I came here. I came to Northern California to a farm here at an Adventist Institute here. Worked here for that summer up until like September. And then I left and finished off the year at another Adventist farm situation because I was wanting to then explore the benefits of gardening and agriculture and how everything that I'd heard about the benefits of that, I wanted to see it. And so I did that, and that was super, super helpful to me and where I was in life, and it was very healing. And then after that, I did massage school, and that was also at an Adventist institute because I didn't want to work on men, and I wanted to be able to dress the way that I feel convicted to dress. And so I was looking for a massage school that was Adventist, and the only one that was Black Hills in South Dakota. So that was interesting, to say the least. Moving to South Dakota, there's more cows than there are people there. That might be a fact. You can check that. I don't know, but that might be a fact. And I was there for massage school, and I finished my whole thing there. And then after that, I moved to Washington, and I was there for a good long while, 3 years. And was it more? It might have been more. And I just moved back now to California to school. I was working there in Washington as a massage therapist and at Massage Envy, and that was awesome. Awesome. I was able to find a job where they accommodated me, and I didn't have to work on men. And I was able to wear the clothes that I felt comfortable with. I wore skirts. I was able to get my Sabbath thing accommodated, my back situation accommodated, everything. So it was really cool to work there, and I'm actually missing it. I'm not gonna lie. But this is where the Lord is leading. And now I'm here to take another medical missionary training course. A lot of it is review, but that being said, there's so much that I can freshen up on, and you can get rusty, and so there's so much value to it, and it's different teachers, different perspectives, so it's still such a blessing. But anywho, I'm trying to figure out if I should take their psychology program. So it's like a figuring out what I'm going to do with the rest of my life phase. And that's definitely interesting, y'all, because when you have a whole life already and you have a job and you have like a church family and a place to live and everything, you're just kind of settled and comfortable, and God tells you like, no, we're going to go somewhere else. We have to do something else. It's kind of like, but what, why? Like, do we really have to do this? And it has been hard, honestly. Like, my beautiful apartment that I loved, all my beautiful friends that I loved, that I had such a good relationship with, and just the dynamics of our youth group that brought so much value to my life, my job I loved. It was like, why would I leave, right? And this is to bring into the Banyan Tree and what that means. I have definitely moved around a lot. I've done a lot of things. I've been to many different states, and I've been accused of being a gypsy before, and I guess I kind of live up to at least the traveling side of that. But I've done a lot of things, and I'm not afraid to like get up and start over and do all the things that may be required of a missionary. But when I was, I think, in 9th grade, there were 2 things that stood out to me from that class. One was my teacher asked one time, we always had a thought question to begin the class, and she asked, is truth relative? Like, is your truth different from my truth, or is truth universal, like the truth is the truth whether you like it or not? And my personal view was that truth could not be relative. And a lot of my peers didn't have that same view. Another thing that stood out to me, and I still remember from that class, is I had this habit in high school of going up to a thesaurus or a dictionary and just looking up a new word. I'm a word person. I love words. I'm a communicator, if you can't tell. So I love to write. Words are my thing. I remember praying one time, God, give me a word that represents what my life is going to be, or who I am, or, something about me. Tell me something about me. Like Jesus horoscopes or something. I don't know what I was asking for. I was a freshman. What do you want me to say? I was like 14. But I asked that. I went up to the dictionary. I opened it, and the word was, it was like 3 words. It was 2. It was Banyan Tree. And it said it was an Indian fig tree that grew deep roots, and then the branches branched out, and it grew roots in other places too. And I thought that was so cool. And I hadn't started traveling. I hadn't started anything. Like, I hadn't started like embodying that with my life yet. But eventually that's exactly what my life became. It was like a banyan tree. It was like, going one place and building roots there, like Uchi Pines, and gaining so much knowledge and so much perspective and so much experience in dealing with people. And then going somewhere else and going somewhere else and picking up so much, building roots, but spreading out and putting roots in new places. And it keeps growing. And the banyan tree, if you see it, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It just keeps growing. I guess that's kind of what I wanted for this channel, is I wanted to share the roots, I guess, that I've built, the ones that I'm still growing, and share any kind of useful information or any kind of perspective that I've gotten from that. I want to share that with you guys in hopes that you guys can be enriched, and that, we can walk on this journey together. I have no plans to be an influencer or be super famous, but if one person can understand something that they didn't understand before from my videos, or can get some kind of benefit or meaning, then I've done my job, and I'm grateful for that. So that's why I kind of call it the Banyan Tree, because we're going to cover food, which we have. We're going to cover veganism, my testimony, the Bible, modesty. Like, there's so much to cover. There's so many different aspects and things that I'm interested in, and I want this channel to be like a banyan tree where we get into different things and find roots in different places, and we're able to like have this holistic blessing. If there's anything that I can say or do or share here that would be a blessing, then like I said, I've done my job. That's kind of why it's the Banyan Tree. I will be sharing my personal testimony, which this is not. This is just kind of the trajectory of my life. And yeah, this is kind of the explanation for the banyan tree and who I be. So stay tuned. Excited to see you guys again.